Is the key to living a happy life. So around a year ago, my mom and I attended a speech given by a nutritionist. And after listening to him for an hour or so, I became so inspired and so amazed by the fact that you can live such a happy life by just taking care of your body. So I wanted to go and talk to the guy, and I wanted to meet him, and I wanted to get to know a lot of things about nutrition that I never knew. So he told me a couple of stuff about him, like where he was from, what he did, how and why he liked nutrition. And then he told me a story that really, really inspired me. So he was working one day, and he started to feel random taste or random uncomfortable things in his throat. So he went and got to get it checked by the doctor, and the doctor said, no, everything's fine, just it's probably a cut or something in your throat. So a couple of months later, the taste and the uncomfortableness started to increase more and more. So he went to the doctor again, and the doctor told him that he developed cancer in his throat. So it was just stage 2 cancer. So it wasn't really, really bad. And he got an operation, and he removed the tumor. And then he had to go through chemo and radiation. And as he was going through chemo and radiation, all his nurses or his doctors always told him that he didn't look like a typical cancer patient. He didn't look weak or sad or down. He remained the same as he did when he came in. And he was like, yeah, well, I was a nutritionist before this, and I worked out every day. I always took care of my body. I ate healthy, and I made sure everything was right. And the doctors were like, yeah, well, this helped a lot because you do not look like a cancer patient that, who's going through chemo or radiation. So after I heard this story, I was so amazed by nutrition, and I love the topic. And it's actually really simple, nutrition. If you know how to take care of your body, if you know what to eat and what not to eat, I think anyone has the right to call themselves a nutritionist, I guess. So basically, nutrition, it's all about taking care of yourself and knowing what to do and what not to do. For example, knowing what to eat, what not to eat, eating the right food, just taking out food that your body doesn't necessarily need. Also, it's about exercising daily, exercising monthly, I don't know, having your own routine. And all of these factors can help you live a happy life. And I think that nutrition, if you know how to take care of your body and know how to eat well, anyone can be happy. And I think that nutrition leads to this. So I know that when I'm older, I want to be a nutritionist, and a lot of people are like, well, you're not going to stick to that. You're not going to know that for a fact you're going to be a nutritionist when you're older. But I have a really, really strong feeling about this, and I know that I want to be a nutritionist because I'm so passionate about the topic, and I include it, and I make sure it's a part of my everyday life. I always decide whether this is necessary for my body or whether it's not. I try to exercise as much as possible, and I try to always make the best for my body. So for example, a few things that I've done, I guess, that have started my nutritionist path or whatever, is cutting out food that I don't need. For example, I've stopped drinking soft drinks, and it's been almost 2 years that I've done this. And I stopped eating foods that I don't necessarily think are right for my body or things that won't benefit me. And I start to eat more fruits or vegetables. I try to have those every day, and I try to eat healthy things as much as possible. So I think that when I'm older, I definitely do want to become a nutritionist. And I'm just so passionate about the topic, and I believe that if everyone knows how to eat right and knows how to exercise and do what's best for their body, everyone can live a simple, happy life. Thank you.